Hey, Meg Miller here, and I just want to congratulate you on deciding to take action and build your own website or blog and do it yourself. That's really awesome, and you can save a lot of money, and it's a lot of fun. Getting and buying your domain name, getting your hosting, it can be a little overwhelming if you're new to computers or if you're a little bit new to web design itself. But either way, this video is going to walk you through all the steps that you need to take for you to do exactly that. Purchase your domain name, get your hosting. It's going to be step by step, and there's going to be some different options, so make sure you follow the video all the way to the end. Because I do give you some tips and pointers to make sure that you're getting exactly what you need and nothing else, so that you're spending the least amount possible to start your investment. So I want to make sure that this video series is fun and informative and exciting, so feedback is always appreciated. So just let me know if you're enjoying it, or if you're not. Let me know that too. I want to make sure that it's fun. If you're already hosting a domain or website, or you already have a business and you're looking for more training on how to market your business and use social media to promote yourself online, then go ahead and register. At the top of the page, there's probably a link down at the bottom of the page as well. So go ahead and get registered for more information on that. Okay, so let's get started. So this video is going to walk you through the basic steps for getting your own domain name and getting your hosting package. A domain name is like facebook.com, or I have megmillerhelo.com or omdov.net. So whatever you feel is good for you, for your business, whatever makes sense to you, that's what you're going to want to use. So start thinking about that. So you're going to buy this domain once a year. So when you buy it today, you're going to own it for the next year. So first you're going to want to go to a domain reseller service. There's a link right under this video. If you want to pause this video and click on that link, it's going to take you to HostGator. So go ahead and do that now, and then come back and start this video again. So you've already started thinking of which domain name you want to use. So what you're going to do is, you see here on the HostGator website hosting that they have a deal for you right now for 1 penny for the first month. So you can try it out and see what you think. So click on Start Your Site Now, and it's going to open that up for you, and it's going to ask you what domain name you want to purchase. So you're going to want to try to find something that's available. I'll do an example that I know is not available so you can see what happens. So I know that omdov.net is unavailable because I own that as well as omdov.com. So my other options would be listed here. I don't really recommend that you use these right away because they're less known to people, so you're going to want something like .com or .net so that people will understand that it's a website and it doesn't seem strange to them. So okay, so you're going to choose something, like I said, that makes sense to you. So go ahead and start thinking about that. You could use work with your name.net, so whatever your name is, you would put it in there where your name. So you could say work with Meg Miller.net. Let's see, is that available? Okay, so that is available. If I wanted to purchase that right now, I could buy that for $12.95 a year. So once you get that figured out, then you make sure it's available and just keep trying until you find something that really feels good to you. Don't just pick something because it's available and try to hurry through this. You're going to want to pick something that you kind of like. And then make sure, if you're not interested in these extra programs, make sure you're paying attention. There's a lot of boxes that are auto-selected for you, so you're going to want to unselect any extra services that you don't want to pay for right now. So the package type, you're going to want to choose your hosting plan. So right now it's auto-selected on Hatchling. The problem with the Hatchling package is that it only hosts one domain name. So if you
know that you're only going to need one domain name, then you can go ahead and go with this package. Um, the thing is, though, once you learn how to do this, you're going to want to do it all the time. You're going to want to build 100 websites, and you're going to want to be able to host them right away. So I recommend doing at least the baby package, and there's a few other reasons for doing that, but um, mainly because it offers you down the road the ability to have some sort of shopping cart or some sort of payment system that you can accept payments on your site. So you're going to want to look into that later on. And then you're going to look at your billing cycle. You can pay for the whole 12 months at the rate of $11.95 a month. Or you can do it monthly, which is where you're going to get your 1 penny for your first month, and then it will renew. You look here at $11.95 a month after that. You're going to want to choose your username, something that makes sense for you, for your business, something you're going to remember pretty easily. So if you want to use the name of somebody in your business or a nickname or something like that, just make sure you come up with something and then write it down, and then come up with your security pin and write that down. Go ahead and enter your billing info. If you are just a person and not a company, or you're not associated with the company, then you can just leave this blank. It's not required. Make sure you enter a valid phone number. All of this information, of course, has to be valid, and then it has to match your billing information. Again, we're going to come to some additional services here, so you can go ahead and unselect those if you don't need those right away. Do keep in mind that you can always come back and get these at any time. You can always change your services. So there you go. So your total here is going to be $12.95 for your domain registration, and then for your plan for your first month is going to be 1 penny. Like I said, just make sure that you're paying attention here to make sure that this is still in your budget and is going to work for you after the first month. So you should be good to go on this. And then just make sure you leave this coupon code as 1 cent so you can get your 1 penny. And so the reason there are a lot of different places that you can get domain names or hosting. I personally like HostGator. I've used GoDaddy. I've used other companies, but I really prefer HostGator because they have a lot of services that are included in their packages that are usually would cost you extra with other companies. They have great customer service, excellent over-the-top customer service, and they also guarantee that they have an up rate for their site. So it's like 99.9% of the time they're guaranteed to be online. So they have very, very little downtime. And my site has never gone down. I've never had anybody tell me they get an error on my site. So I stick with HostGator. They have the best rates, I think, for the best services. So go ahead and pause the video and go ahead and complete all of this information and get signed up for your new business website or your personal blog. And that's going to cost you, depending on the domain name that you choose, I recommend you choose one between $12 and $15 starting out. You don't want to spend a whole lot on your domain name just starting out. You don't need anything super special right now. You just need something that makes sense for you. So this is your amount due right now. Just go ahead and fill everything out and click checkout now. So go ahead and pause your video and do that, and then make sure you come back and finish this video before you move on. Okay, so congratulations. You now own your domain name for the next year. Okay, that's wonderful. So make sure that you write that down, your login information somewhere that you can, is this in a safe place that you can manage
your new domain name. So now that you have it set up, you're probably wondering how you actually build your website. If you go and you try to look at it right now, it's not going to look like much. So you're not going to find much on your domain. But in the next videos, you're going to learn exactly how to install WordPress and begin building your website, and then take it in whichever direction works specifically for your type of business or for whatever kind of blog that you want to build. So this is a work in progress, so I'm going to get these videos out to you guys as soon as I can. But I want to make sure that everything's good to go. So I'm going to test some things out, and then I'll get those up as soon as possible. If you're interested in receiving a notification when those new videos come out, go ahead and subscribe, and I will go ahead and let you know when I have new things available on my blog or on the training. So, all right, aloha, and I'll see you on the next video.